All right, this is Thomas Duffy from the Spiced Pear in Newport down there at the Chanler Hotel. Beautiful spot down there on the beach. I was down there last year, and it's just great. But you're here to tell us about crab cakes, Maryland-style crab cakes.
Yes.
Why not Rhode Island-style?
Well, because Maryland's known for crabs.
Oh, okay, all right.
And it's just what we call my version or our version of Maryland-style crab cakes.
Okay, with a Rhode Island twist, perhaps, a little bit.
Well, everything
with
has
Thomas
a twist.
Duffy's twist. So what's in the ingredients here?
Over there we have some picked jumbo lump crab meat, some shaved fennel, panko, pink grapefruits and caracara oranges, organic mosh, some edible flowers, and some bull's blood, and some culinary mustard.
Some what?
Edible flowers.
No, the one before that.
Oh, this one right here, that's a micro beet bull's blood grain.
Okay, bull's blood?
Yeah, it's just the name of the beet.
All right. I was getting nervous there, but there's the crab. You can see the crab, and there's nothing like a clam cake or a crab cake. And this is it a quick meal to put together here? Pretty relatively.
Once everything's set up, it's pretty quick.
Right,
it's pretty fast.
Okay. And the crab, boy, that looks. What kind of crab is that? Is that the old Alaskan king crab?
No, that's just that's a Maryland lump crab.
Okay. All right.
It's a blue crab, actually.
And does it have a little kick to it, this crab cake?
It's got a little saltiness to it.
A little saltiness, all right. All right, Thomas will join us again in a couple minutes here on the show. As always, you can find the ingredients and the recipe online at foxprovidence.com. Back to you.
And Lily, what's cooking? Well, I tell you what, we're chatting about these little tiny flowers, pansies, that you actually can eat, which I love. And they're organically grown in Massachusetts, and they're actually going to be a garnish for our dish today. But before we get to the dish, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the Chanler, because Patrick had the wonderful experience of staying there. And let me tell you, he's been going on and on and on about it. Just loves it. I mean, a great location to maybe treat Mom to a meal and maybe an overnight stay if you don't if you have the cash.
Well, we're a 20-room hotel right on the beginning of the cliff
So plenty of room.
Each room is individually decorated, everything from a Martha's Vineyards to a Renaissance-style room. So you can never stay in the same room twice if you don't want to. Well,
I tell you what, after he was bragging about it, I went on your website, which is really great, and you can actually see all of the different rooms, and they really are stunning. And I love that it's by the cliff walk, because it just seems to me like a perfect day in Newport to do cliff walk and to have a meal at the Spiced Pear and then stay overnight at the Chanler.
Yeah. For Mother's Day, we're actually doing a 3-course menu for $55. It has everything from crab cakes to Colorado lamb loins, locally caught sea bass.
So if you're really in the mood to treat Mom and show her how much she means to you, that's the place to go. Well, I tell you what, in just a moment we're going to get a little sampling of this brunch. We're going to get the Maryland crab cakes. You can get the recipe and ingredients now online at foxprovidence.com. For now, though, over to you. I'm admiring some of the tools of the trade back here. You have to, I mean, look at this. This is beautiful. I just want to hang it up in the kitchen here.
And just look at it.
Just
not
show
even
it
cook
off.
with it. Just look at it.
You know what? Can I tell you honestly, Patrick, if I had this, I wouldn't cook with it. I would just hang it up because it's so beautiful. But you actually use all of this.
Yes, we use them, and those are actually 5 years old.
And why do you prefer this kind of...
because the stove that we work on is a Bonnet stove.
Oh, a Bonnet stove.
Yes, it's a very expensive stove, and copper conducts heat perfectly.
Wow, very interesting. So, hopefully our Rhode Island kitchen and bath stove is impressive to you as well, because we seem to like it around here.
Someday you should come by and actually see the kitchen. I mean, the kitchen's beautiful. It's what keeps everyone there.
Yeah, your eyes are lighting up when you talk about the kitchen. That's a true chef, isn't it?
It is. Kitchen.
I mean, not only that, I mean, you look out my kitchen and you look at First Beach to the Sakonnet River to the lighthouse.
You can't beat that. And that just gives you an indication of where you guys are located. I mean, a great location for Mother's Day.
Yeah.
Do you like crab cakes?
It's a great location, by the way, for any day. It's true.
Patrick's in love with this place.
Yeah. I'd live there.
You and your wife went, and you just had the best time.
The ultimate pampered experience down there, the Chanler Hotel. Anyway, crab cakes. I have my surgical gloves on.
That's right. What are you going to do with those?
I don't know. I'm waiting for the chef to tell me.
Start here.
You don't want me cracking eggs. You do that. No, you definitely don't want me doing that.
You're going to mix it up?
I can mix. All right.
And
that I can do.
We're going to add some pomeranian mustard, which is a whole grain French mustard.
Very nice. Now, could you use a regular mustard?
You could use Dijon mustard.
Okay.
I wouldn't use like a French's mustard.
Pardon me, do you have any Grey Poupon, Thomas Duffy?
Your copper dishes.
Yes. This is Maryland lump crab meat.
Okay.
It's a blue crab. The thing that's weird about this, you have to go through and pick out sometimes little bones in it.
When they're processing it, they're cracking it, but at least it's a little easier of a process.
Yes. So you're just going to add a bunch of that in here.
That's like 3 crabs right there.
But you know what, can I tell you, I hate when you go to a place and they have like imitation crab meat and it's all breading, it's no
Mix
crab.
it?
Nope, we're going to
This is great.
take a spoon and stir it up.
Okay.
You look really professional, Patrick, with those gloves on and everything, and the...
It's one thing to look professional, Elizabeth. It's another thing to actually be professional.
Now, after he gets done with that, he's going to form it into the actual
press
cake.
it into a mold.
Very cool. And I know
usually once you mix this, you have to let it sit in the refrigerator for about 10
So it
minutes.
kinda
So the egg
congeals
and
a little
everything
bit.
will stay together.
Okay.
So you're just going to scoop that in there. But you see how like we don't damage the crab. It's all nice and...
Yeah, very nice. Stays
Fair
the
enough.
integrity is
Fill it to a full
maintained.
mold.
Now, as
Take it
Patrick
back to your
does that,
spoon.
I'm just going to show this is the end result here. This
We're gonna take
beautiful
that.
shape. And as soon as we're done with this, we'll be able to. Is this panko in here?
Yes, this is ground panko.
Well, do we put it right in, or
Just
do we
put it-
sprinkle on top?
just dump it right in.
Dump it right in. Okay, clean
Shake
hands.
it around.
And look how beautiful that looks.
And then you're just going to take it and drop it in a nice hot pan.
Very nice.
What's in the pan?
That's grapeseed oil.
Now, why did you use grapeseed oil instead of olive oil?
Grapeseed oil heats has a higher heating temperature,
Mm-hmm.
and it doesn't impart extra flavor into the product. So you
get the main. You get to taste the
actual
crab.
taste the crab. You get to taste
Very
the
nice.
food.
Now, is this one of the things that, since it's a higher temperature point here, you're searing the outside and then going to finish it in the oven?
We're going to finish it. We're going to get a nice golden brown color here.
And can you smell that already, Patrick? It smells so
What about all
good.
this fruit and stuff over
We're
here?
going to make a salad.
Oh, okay.
Oh, very nice. Well, I tell you what, I will flip this at the appropriate time. Why don't you start that salad
We're
over
going to do
there?
this. We got shaved fennel here. Let's just get this out of the way. We take a little shaved fennel, put it in the bowl.
Shaved fennel.
Well, just
Yeah.
like you have to shave in the morning, Patrick, fennel has to shave.
Patrick's bull's blood.
Bull's blood. That scared me.
That is scary.
Little salt,
But he
It's
said
like
just
lamb's
Yeah,
tongue.
it's like a fancy name for like just,
beet top.
yeah, that.
Salt, pepper, chives, a little dill.
Very nice, all mixed around. Very
And
fresh
we
salad.
have organic mosh.
You know,
Mosh is a soft
when Patrick
lettuce.
and I mosh, it's an entirely different thing.
You
It
should
looks
see
like
us
this.
mosh, yeah.
It looks like
There's
this.
bruises involved in padding.
Now, I tell you what we're going to do is I'm going to let this cook in just a moment. I'm going to
Yep.
set it aside for a moment. But what we do is after this is brown, we put it into the oven at 350 degrees, and you get this beautiful, look at this, Patrick, crab
smell
cake.
that.
And I know we're going to put it onto a base of that salad that you just made up.
We're going to dress it. This is a lemon-infused Sicilian olive oil.
Nice.
Just put a little bit of that on there.
The Sicilians know their olive oil, do they not?
Nope, they're very good at that stuff.
Here we have some citrus segments. This is cara oranges and pink grapefruit. Just a little bit of the juice.
Oh, very nice.
Well,
Seasoned once again.
You'll be able to find the recipe, of course, online at foxprovidence.com. Go check out the Chanler and the Spiced Pear down there on the beach. Just a perfect spot. Any day, Mother's Day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday,
Oh, my
Sunday.
And let me tell you, Thomas Duffy knows what he's doing.
knows
This
what he's
crab
doing.
cake is incredible.
We'll show
Thanks
you
so
the
much for being
presentation
here.
at the end of the show. But
That's
for now,
right.
we're going to eat, and Michelle is going to tell us how the weather will be for today.